But 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 yeah,
So you had went live on YouTube.
yeah, just now.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh
I be
God.
forgetting they can do that shit.
Oh God. But I think a lot of these platforms they hook you in. You got to do a certain amount of content, certain amount of watch hours. They just want to
Yeah,
get you. That's a good thing though, to get you in the mode of making
facts,
content rather than
facts.
just here and there.
Goddamn, consistency do be having you it having keeping that spark. I ain't gonna care.
Exactly. But it's like, oh, damn, what did you just say?
What consistency be keeping that
Before
spark
that, before
and
that.
uh the choosing to be. I feel like everybody could be that type of person, but it's like we're choosing to be ignorant
There it
to
is.
that.
Yeah, there it is. And it's like ignorance is a very I look at everything different. Like and even the word ignorance and even the words that we choose because I think I can't speak for no other language because I don't speak no other language, especially
Yeah,
fluently. But it's like the words that we choose in English, they can mean so many different things. They can already come with
facts.
two built-in different meanings. And it's like if you just take it as one thing, like we were saying earlier, your options, your mind is limited.
Facts.
You're not even using that to your full potential and be like, yeah, because ignorance may be, oh, he don't know, but ignorance may be, oh, he don't want to know,
Mm-hmm.
or or
Yeah,
or, or it,
true.
it could be like some stuff that you're taught that's perceived as false. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Or some stuff. It can be like so many different versions of that word, but all of that is true to somebody who believes it
Facts.
because
Hell yeah.
and that's the biggest one of the biggest things I've learned in whatever self-help, whatever the fuck, and all these videos that I'm making. It's like, oh man, it's all personal. You can't, even if I wanted to, even if you wanted to, you can't help somebody become a better version of them.
Exactly.
Like especially like one on one because they're gonna resent you. You're gonna resent them for not doing exactly how you did it, and you can only
Yeah.
tell and you can only tell somebody how to do something how exactly how you did it.
Facts.
And if they don't, and if they stray or they do something different, they don't do exactly what you did. It's like, oh, how do I really help this person? And I
True.
and I
True
think
shit.
and I think that goes back to just being a living example of what you want to see, like and
Facts.
and what you said about the simple phrases, like be the change you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that helps me the most for sure. Be the change you want to see without
Facts.
expecting other people to change or be different. What's good, y'all?
Facts. Facts.
But
Hell yeah.
yeah. Go ahead. I don't want to filibuster you, man. I'm talking a lot.
You said what?
I said go ahead. Say something. I don't want to filibuster you.
Oh yeah, nah.
I know I'm talking a lot for
but,
sure.
but hell yeah, nah. That's what I'm saying. Like, be the person you're striving to be. It's like,
Right.
bro, you can't be anything other than what you're trying to be. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like I'm choosing to be a dickhead, and like I'm going to be a dickhead. Like,
Right. For sure.
honest. And then that shit kind of takes me back to the trans thing. Like, if anybody truly believes it, it's that. It's like that. It's that. That's it. That's
Right.
end all be all. So if that's end all be all, and you truly believe that, I mean, like, nigga, you can literally do anything you want to do.
Uh,
As long as you actually truly believe it, it's feasible.
right. And it's like everything is feasible at that point. And and, and that go back to shit. I say that shit a lot, but okay. That go back to when I first started reading books about quote unquote consciousness, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And it's like truly being conscious of your actions and the effects that you want to make, and being conscious of the fact that you can't control the effect you make. You can only put your intentions out there. And
Facts.
that's exactly what I stress so much when I talk to you or anybody else I care about, or anybody, just be like, hey, this is the intention I have. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do that
Facts.
because I used to do that. I used to be a master manipulator, especially when it comes to women in relationships.
Oh
Be like,
God.
on God, be like, and I still have that ability, but I don't choose to use it
Use it.
for
Yeah,
bad.
I don't practice it no more.
Exactly, and it's like I don't want to do that to women or friends or shit. I even tried it. I think we probably tried it on each other because we have that ability that
Yeah.
gift of gab, years ago back in the day. But it's like I don't hold that against you, and I don't hold it against myself when I
Fact.
did engage in that because it was like, oh, I was trying to gain something that I thought was the end all be all, which is being right.
Fact.
But
Fact.
it's like as soon as you stop caring about being right, you respect other people's opinions
Opinions
more.
way more.
So
Fact.
and that
Fact.
and I go back to what you were saying about I may not agree, but I respect it. Shit.
Oh me. Oh God.
And I respect that mind state heavy.
Bro,
It's
same.
like, hey, I may not agree,
Ellie.
but I respect it heavy. Like no matter what type of life you live, no matter if I lived it and I surpassed it, maybe I'm lucky, whatever word you want to put on it, karma, good karma, bad karma, whatever. It's like, yo, I got it.
Yeah, real shit. That's
I
what I'm
got
saying. Like that ass. It 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 really gets no better, honestly.
right,
It gets no better than that, bro. And
right.
it's like acknowledging a state of mind. That's what I'm saying. Like with the state of mind I have right now, with
Hmm.
certain people, it's like particularly I had to cut off or I can't like fuck with like that because it's like I'm literally purposely like trying to be a certain type of way,
Right,
and it's like you're trying to steer me off that path. And it's like if I see you like rage baiting me, I promise you, like, and it's crazy because it's like it kind of like boosted another side because it's like now when I see people rage baiting me, I don't take it seriously
right.
at all. But it's like I'm just not fucking with you. It's like I usually like spaz out
Yeah,
this or that. It's like me now. It's like I'm just not fucking with you, bro. And it's like it's because it kind of makes me disgusted at the fact that like you can obviously see someone trying to
yeah.
be different or a better person in their eyes, and it's like, oh, let me see if I can make this nigga act like the nigga I met. Like,
Right, right.
so
And it's like a lot of times it's easy to do that in conversation, and I think especially like when I don't even put it on you, everybody was doing that. Like I put specific podcast titles when me and you were doing podcasts, or even if it was
yeah,
just me, I was specifically doing that for engagement or whatever, and it was like that. If that's not truly how you feel, I think people can see through it, and it's
mm-hmm,
like when people can see through you, and authenticity shines through at all times, but it's like we watch the type of content that we act like a little bit or we take something from
fact,
or like we want to be like or something like that,
yeah,
especially the content that we watch the most. It's like we're gonna pick up certain things, certain mannerisms, and fuck.
fact,
I just dropped my phone. But, we're gonna pick up certain things from these people, some of these channels that we watch, and it's like, and it's natural. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but it's like
yeah,
when you personally, like specifically on the topic of rage baiting, we, like I said, we both, I ain't pointing the finger at nobody, or
yeah,
not even just you, everybody, motherfuckers probably still do
fact,
this shit before the pandemic and after the pandemic, but we was
oh
doing
yeah,
that. And I was doing that specifically on my platform. It's like, damn, when I really got away from that, it's like, damn, I'm trying to be like academics. I'm trying to be like Joe Budden because
yeah,
I'm watching these people and it's working for them, but it was inauthentic. And if and when I choose to go back on this page and look at the episode, even with just myself or even with
yeah,
you or collab with anybody, it's like, damn, like, okay. So that was the end all be all to just prove myself right.
right,
But now,
okay,
and I think that's what's so dope about having a channel or having any platform and talking on it for a long time. It's
fact,
like
because you can see the progression.
exactly you can see the progression, and even to this day, like even the opposite. Like you could the more I talk, that's why I don't really like to talk. I'm a living I'm a living contradiction. I made a song called "Living Contradiction." It's hard.
Oh, bro,
Um, yeah, I think I played it for you before I even dropped the album.
yeah,
That was back when we was it was yeah, before we fell out. But it's like I'm a living contradiction sometimes, and that's okay because you got to contradict yourself to grow.
exactly.
Oh
Unless
yeah,
you,
I'm go ahead.
unless you're doing it, you won't even acknowledge that you're contradicting yourself. People
Yep.
that acknowledge they contradict themselves be so funny and authentic though,
Right.
because you gotta think like so. There's some stuff that we say and we'll be like, man, this or that, and you be like, oh, but what if this happened?
Right.
Oh, hell no! Like,
Right. And it'd be a whole different scenario because we looking at it different.
facts. But the fact that like that's why when I contradict myself, I'll let it be known. Like, no,
Right.
I'm letting this be known. Like, okay, I am kind of contradicting myself,
Yeah.
but I also have other thoughts on it. Like if
Right.
I thought like another person, that's what I'm saying. Like that's once I start putting myself in other people's like shoes or something like that. It's like,
Yep.
okay, well if I was him personally, I probably would have crashed, but
Right.
I'm me and I can't crash off of like you know.
Right. I would like to think I can, and it's
Yeah,
like,
you feel me?
right, and that's exactly why, like in these conversations or conversations with other people with like minds, and I think shit, if we sit down with anybody, like we'll realize that we have more similarities than differences. You know what I'm saying? With
Facts.
everybody, we both breathe, we both eat, we both shit, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's like we both put on our shoes one at a time, sock or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you really take a second to look at it, like, rage baiting, it's cool, but what am I
Yeah,
getting out of it? What am I
yeah,
getting out
you
of it?
feel me?
And I think rage baiting is something, we both used to do or whatever, but it's like, I think taking the opposite side, which is what I'm doing right now, just for the sake of
Facts.
the conversation, but I'm not trying to do it argumentatively. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it
exactly. Because
is
rage bait only really cause altercation.
right, right. And it's like, is that really what you want to do? Is that really what you want people to see? It's like,
Exactly.
nah, because I'm more than that. You more than that. We both more than even what we talk about right now. We more than that.
Facts.
I think we more than what we can even put in words. That's why sometimes I just don't even like to talk and just be like,
Facts.
hey, let my actions show, let this show. Because the more I talk, even if I feel like I'm speaking from the heart, you gonna say some shit you may not agree with later or after you say it.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, and
Facts.
that's okay too. At the same time.
Exactly. Just acknowledge it, bro. Don't just
Hmm.
be, oh, ignorance is bliss. Let me, like, not even acknowledge that I just did this or
Yep.
said this or, like,
Yep.
like, you feel me? Acknowledging shit goes a long way.
Right. And until you acknowledge it, you willfully ignorant or not, or just you just ignorant.
Yeah.
And oh God. But like I said, no matter how you are, it is what it is. You are who you are. And I'm gonna accept everybody, niggas that watch this video, niggas that scroll past. I'm gonna accept everybody how they are. And if what I say resonate with you, you gonna sit and watch this shit. Me
Exactly.
and J
And that's
Solo
how it
P.
usually be. That's why
Exactly.
it's good to be you because it's
Mm-hmm.
like I said, there's plenty of people out here. It's like somebody gonna like it, even if
Yep.
somebody don't. Somebody gonna agree, and somebody don't, and it's
Yep.
okay.
Right.
Oh, bro, shit. Let me get back in the crib, bro. I'm about to text you. I'm about to
All
put my
right,
shit on
bro.
2%.
Stay up, bro. Love you, man.
All right, bro.
All
Love you,
right,
bro.
bro.
See you.